Cooperatives are very important to our communities. They help supply the energy we all need, as well as educational services. Being a teacher, it has helped that they can bring in their experiences and show students how to be safe around electricity, prevention, what to do if something happens. We also have safety days with our FFA chapter, and they come talk to students, fill them in on information on how to be safe with farm equipment, tractors, drive-overs, any type of accident that could occur. And they're just great to have in our communities and supplying the energy we need.
Dakotafest 2021 has been a very successful event this year. Touchstone Energy and SDREA with the local co-ops have been putting on a booth here every year. Members have learned about EVs, they've learned about the electric barbecue grills, some solar. We have a solar demonstration that people have stopped and taken a look at, and also in generators. There's a lot of interest showing up with storms in the winter that they're looking for a backup generator. New to the booth this year, we added a Plinko game and some kids activities. It's been popular even with the adults playing the game and winning a prize. By investing in a booth at Dakotafest, Touchstone Energy has a presence with our members and the general public. We can talk about safety with them, show them our programs, and engage our members that are out traveling through the Dakotafest.
So it's kind of fun to explain the differences to people. A lot of people have questions about range anxiety and things, and these are really a great commuter vehicle. Even for somebody like me with a 50-mile commute every day compared to my Ford all-wheel drive Escape, I would have a savings about $140 a month over fuel costs. Even in the worst of the winter conditions, where you'll see 40% reduction in the battery, even in those conditions, I'm going to be able to make it to my job and back and even run some errands without concern of that range. We're starting to see more infrastructure that will come to the state, making it easier to be able to travel across the state, but the cheapest and best value is charging at home. So some of the questions that we get is about traveling across the state, in the United States, that it's not so easy to do at this point. And there were several utilities and cooperatives in the state of South Dakota that were fortunate enough to get some grants to help build that infrastructure in our state to be able to make it easier to travel. Sioux Valley Energy was one of those, and we'll be working with the BP station to put a fast charging station in Sioux Falls. So it will be easier to travel. There's going to be something in Brookings and Watertown. There's already things out in the hills. So it will be easier to travel for people who have that concern about not being able to travel and just local travel.
We've had a lot of opportunities to meet a lot of different people, a lot of our members and some of our not members. They came with interest from the standpoint of the solar renewable energy source that we had outside the booth, or also the generator pack that we had inside the building. And a lot of questions were inquired, capabilities, how big a unit do I need, how many lights is this solar panel running out here? And we talked about the evolution of solar technology, where technology is getting better and better every year. And the panel that we've seen out there had some questions. Well, how much of that solar panel is running inside your building? He says, well, it's not. It's supplementing the energy use consumed with the light and the fan that was by the unit, which really was nice ability to see what the contribution from the utility or the grid was providing, and then the offset of what the solar was doing. And a lot of great thoughts. We had some people come at us with different questions on, reliability. When the power is out, what should I be thinking about? And we've had some members come at us with solar as an alternative source to a generator as a supplemental power supply when power is out. And we had conversations about how to be safe about that in generation and what it means to backfeed our utility lines and having the proper equipment in place to ensure safety to our linemen that are out there working. And then we had others come at us with, sizing of a generator. What kind of cost am I looking at on a generator if I wanted to do this, and the maintenance that comes with this type of equipment on a yearly basis, that thinking I have the nice generator, I don't have to put any money into it or another investment, but realizing you're going to have to maintain that equipment just like a car or a tractor itself. So we've had a lot of great questions on that, a lot of stimulating conversations, very receptive people, great membership, have really positive attitudes out here at Dakotafest, and it was a great event.